matrix, we can write this last row in this fashion: 0x plus 0y plus 0z is equals to 5. What this mean? This means 0 is equals to 5, and that is the contradiction, which is not possible because 0 is not equals to 5. And this case of the system, this case is the inconsistent of system, because there is we get the contradiction 0 is equals to 5, and this case of the inconsistent of the system. Now proceed the Gauss-Jordan elimination method. This Gauss-Jordan elimination method invented by two mathematicians, Gauss and Jordan. In this method, the given system write in the augmented matrix, and augmented matrix reduced convert this matrix in the reduced row echelon form, and after that, using elementary row operation, then solve the solve them by using back substitution. Let us consider one example. Solve the following non-homogeneous system of equation using Gauss-Jordan elimination method. Consider this system: x plus y plus 2z is equals to 8, minus x minus 2y plus 3z is equals to 1, 3x minus 7y plus 4z is equals to 10. Now proceed for the solution. Write the augmented matrix from the system of equation. Augmented matrix is in the form 1 1 2 8 minus 2 minus 1 minus 2 3 1 3 minus 7 4 10. Our aim to reduce this matrix, augmented matrix form, into the reduced row echelon form. For that, observe the given augmented matrix, and the top row, the first entry is 1, and that is called leading one. And because of the condition of row echelon form or the reduced row echelon form, below entry of first, that leading one entry, must be 0. For that, we proceed R12 1 and R13 minus 3 operations. Means multiply first row with 1 and add to the second row, multiply first row with minus 3, add to the third row simultaneously. For that, multiply this first row with 1 and add to the second. So resultant matrix 1 minus 1, that is 0, 1 plus minus 2, that means 1 minus 2, that is minus 1, 2 minus 3, that is plus 5, and 8 minus 1, that is 9. And here the 3 minus 3, that is 0, minus 7 minus 3, that is minus 10, 4 minus 2, that is minus 2 plus 4, that is minus 2, and here similarly minus 14 we get. Now observe that matrix, that is the position of second leading one, but we have the entry minus 1. We converted that entries to the leading one. For that, we take operation R2 minus 1, that means multiply second row with minus 1, and resultant row is 0 1 minus 5 minus 9. So notice in the resultant matrix there is a 1, and by the condition of the reduced row echelon form, below entry of this second leading one position must be 0. For this proceed R2 3 10, means multiply second row with 10 and add to the third row, and resultant matrix, this multiply this by 10 and add to third row by, so we get 0, and multiply this by 10, so that is minus 50 and add to the minus 2, that is minus 52, and same here, minus 9 multiply with 10, that is minus 90, and add to the minus 14, that is minus 104. Again note that in the resultant matrix, that is the third position of leading one entry, but we have the minus 52. Converted that entry to the leading one, divided third row by the third row with the minus 52. For that, take the operation R3 minus 1 by 52. After that operation, resultant matrix minus 52 by minus 52, that is 1, and minus 104 by minus 52, that is 2. In the resultant matrix, you can notice that this is the matrix is in row echelon form, but we wish to convert that matrix into reduced row echelon form. And what is the fourth condition of the reduced row echelon form? Is that except the leading one in the column, all the entries must be 0. For that, notice in the first leading one, and this in the first column, below the first leading one entry, all the entry are 0, and notice in the first entry, second leading one entry, and below the 0, but upper value is 1. And here also notice in the third position of leading one, upper entry of leading one not be 0, so become that entry to 0, we get more operation. For that, we proceed R3 to 5 and R31 minus 2, because we wish to that two entries to 0. For that, take two operation R3 to 5, R31 minus 2. Resultant matrix is this, because we multiply this with minus 2 and add to the this row, then resultant value is 0, and similarly multiply this entry with 5 and add to this row, so again that is 0, and simultaneously operation we doing here, and resultant value is 4 and 1. Now notice the resultant matrix again. The first notice the second leading one entry, except that entry must be all the 0, but here upper entry is 1, so convert that entry to 0. We take operation R21 minus 1, and for that operation, multiply second row with minus 1, add to 1. Doing that operation, after we get the resultant matrix 1003, 0101, 001. Now the notice in this matrix, that is the reduced row echelon form matrix, because the fourth condition of the reduced row echelon form, in the column leading one entries occur, all the except that entries must be 0, and here also notice in the second entry all other entries also 0, and third position similarly the third position of the leading one, and all the other entries are 0. So this is that is the matrix is in row echelon form. Write this row echelon form matrix to the equation form. We get the x is equals to 3, y is equals to 1 and z is equals to 1. This is the required solution, and this is the case of unique solution. In the given system we have the solution, we get the solution, so this is the case of consistent of the system. Now consider one more example, and that is the homogeneous system of equations, and using Gauss-Jordan elimination method we solve the one homogeneous system of equation. System of equation is given in the form x plus 2y is equals to 0, 2 plus y plus 3z is equals to 0, y plus z is equals to 0. We wish to determine this matrix is in reduced row echelon form. So that is the augmented matrix of the system, and we wish to determine this matrix into the reduced row echelon form. For that, doing operation, first operation like that, multiply first row with -2 and add to the second row, we get 1 2 0 0 0 minus 3 3 0 and 0 1 1 0. Again notice the resultant matrix, and the second, that is the position of the second leading one entry, but we have the -3 entry, and converted that entry to 1. We proceed to divide the second row to the -3. We resultant matrix is given 1 2 0 0 0 1 minus 1 0 0 1 1 0. Now again observe that the given resultant matrix, this is the second position of leading one, and below entry and upper entry must be the 0 for the reduced row echelon form. To convert that entry to 0, first of all take the operation, multiply 1 to the second row and add to the third row. For the resultant matrix is given 1 2 0 0 0 1 minus 1 0 0 0 2 0. Okay. Again observe the resultant matrix 1 2 0 0 0 1 minus 1 0 0 0 2. Converted this entry to the 1, we take the operation third row divided by 2. So again the resultant matrix is given 0 0 1 0, and other entries are same. Now we wish to that entries to the 0. For that, multiply this row 1 and add to the second row. For that we take the operation R3 to 1. For resultant matrix is given 1 plus 1 there, 1 minus 1 is 0, and again observe that here the entry is 2, but we need for the reduced row echelon form still 0. For that we take operation R2 1 minus 2, means multiply this second row with -2 and add to the first row. The resultant matrix is given 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0. So this is the required reduced row echelon form, and this reduced row echelon form write in the equation, we get the x is equals to 0, y is equals to 0 and z is equals to 0, and that is the case of trivial solution, means all the unknowns become a 0. So and we gave the solution, so that is the case of consistent of the system. And so I think that lecture to helpful to all the student, and I stop here.